Hey there, it's Anthony Z123 with a review video this time. It's more like a first impressions video really. I've only played about 2 hours of Northgard. So this is a real-time strategy game. Bit of a city building kind of one going in there. I'd say it's a bit like Civilizations but not turn-based. It's a lot simpler than that in a way where it's you still got to manage a few things in the game, but this time, as far as I know, you get seasons in this where you get 2 seasons. You get kind of summer, spring, summer, and autumn, which are all kind of in one season, as it were, and then you've got winter, which is a bit more of a harsh version really. So this is basically where Northgard is an island and you lead a Viking tribe to basically claim it for yourselves. Now, this is just a bit of gameplay of the first level. Honestly, I was doing a bit terrible at it because I was just learning it and I'd run out of food, and every time winter came, I've just run out of food. And this is the problem with the game, where you can run out of food quite quickly if you're not careful, and what happens is you become deficit in food and you can't regain it until basically you've lost a few people to starvation. It's a bit of a terrible thing, so you've got to be really careful when you're building your city. And really with it, other things, it's quite a good game in my opinion. It's probably not the best kind of like strategy games out there, but in my opinion it takes a bit long for things for me. Like Civilization, I definitely don't like that because that's turn-based. I'm really not a fan of that. But in regards to this, if you want something that's quite simple in a way in regards to strategy games, and you kind of like Vikings and things like that, it's a really good game to have. The levels seem to take a long time, so I'm just getting through it slowly, as it were. So you can just see here, I'm trying to figure out how on earth do I, destroy this den, and then because I'm in a food deficit, I can't claim it because you need plenty of food to claim new lands. So that's become a bit of a problem for me. Now, the AI in it, I've played a little bit of a skirmish game as well. They seem to be quite intelligent in a way. On the Xbox version that I've been on, it doesn't seem like I can change the difficulty of the other AI players, but you can change hostility, what kind of land it's on and things. But a lot of people have been complaining as well that you can't really change how much resources on the map. It's kind of just randomly generated, which is kind of good in a way. It's kind of like good and bad in a way, where it's always random, but you can't customize it so that there's plenty of like stone or metal and things like that, and those are kind of rare resources that you can't get any more of, so you kind of just stuck at that. If you don't have enough stone, you just got to make do without that, and therefore upgrading your buildings and things. So they're really important, and it's kind of, you get stuck at some point when you've run out and everyone's claimed all the other parts of the map. So it's a bit like that really. It's good if you want to waste a bit of time. Now, I paid £20 for it. In my opinion, I would say this game is probably worth about 15 to 20. I wouldn't pay more than 20 for this game, unless you're like a mega fan of it. Now, I like strategy games, so I'd say £20 is what I would pay for it. And the only reason why I did is because I had basically a gift coupon for CEX. So I thought, okay, I'll give it a go. I've been looking it up for the past 2 months and thinking, oh, should I get it? Yeah, we'll give it a go. So other than that, it's quite a good game. Apparently multiplayer, I've not been on that. It's a bit low population, so multiplayer, if you want to go on it, it might not be a really good idea, because it may never find anyone, from what I know. Another another issue a lot of people are saying is, which I don't really think is too much of a problem, is that you can only build so many buildings on a certain plot. A lot of people complain that that's a bit of a problem where they just don't have enough. Like, I do agree where you do have a fair few buildings, but it's like, it's just a bit more management like that. So it depends whether you want to expand or not, because a lot of people probably only build a few plots and make sure they get enough food, and that's fair enough. But I feel like that's just a way to push the game forward, to get you to, you know, claim more land and then build on it, which I can understand. So would I recommend this? As I said, between £15-20. Yes, worth it if you can find it for about 10 or less, which probably not the case. And yeah, it's definitely worth it. If you've got plenty of time to sink into it, then it's good. It's really good. You just got to be patient with it. But it's fairly easy to learn. Anyway, so what I'm going to do now is leave you to enjoy the rest of the gameplay. And you know, if you like this, please like and subscribe. I will be doing more reviews on other games, like I've already been doing videos on like Resident Evil, Frostpunk, things like that. Those ones I do like a bit more. They're more of a favourite for me. So obviously in the future I'll make sure those get done for you, and just enjoy the rest of this video. I'll see you in the next one.